Hey, you guys, we're going to continue going through our Fire Academy series utilizing South Metro Fire Rescue's week 5 of their Fire Academy video. So it's going to be structured just like the rest of our videos. What I want you to do is, if you haven't checked out South Metro Fire Rescue yet, make sure you go on and subscribe to their YouTube channel and check out all their videos. They have great resources that are truly going to help you within, your preparation for your testing process and your Fire Academy and in the grand scheme of things for your fire career. So let's just jump into the video.
Hey guys, welcome back to week number 5 of the South Metro Fire Rescue Fire Academy. The recruits saw a lot of interesting weather this week. They saw ice and snow, rain, but also a lot of fire. Live fire was the name of the game this week. They were able to go through the burn building and the burn can and do some evolutions with hose lines in there. They worked on car fires on the drill ground, and early in the week, they worked on nozzle work. So let's get right to all of that action, and also, there was a few Bob sightings.
Bump off 20 feet. Need 20 more feet. All right, there you go. Good. Look. That's good. Going in. Go left at the T. Forward 20 feet. Right turn. Hold. Bump it up to the stairs! Bump it up!
Our live fire week is a big.
So before he goes into talking, I wanted to just let you know that the person that's literally, pumping the hose in there, making sure that, the hose isn't king, doors aren't closing on it, you have enough, hose lines that you can go in and, knock down some fire. That is by far, in my personal experience, and even my Academy brothers and sisters, that is the hardest job. So I'm just giving you this little nugget now, like, just know that role of, this firefighter right here managing, the rest of their hose line and listening in to what they need, where they say, hey, I need 20 feet, or hey, I'm making a right turn from a door. Like this firefighter and the firefighters that are in there are actually, working on the hose line going around doors and edges and, over furniture, whatever the case is. That's the hardest and most crucial part of these evolutions, because if this firefighter and the other firefighters that are managing these hose lines that aren't on the nozzle, if they're not efficient and they're not listening to what, the firefighters that are in there attacking the fires need, I mean, it literally makes knocking down fire that much harder. But I'm just letting you know, this is tiring. It's crucial, and the key is to be on top of it and be aggressive while still doing a great job of making sure you don't have any obstructions when it comes to feeding them some more hose line when they need it. I just wanted to throw that in there.
Week where we're taking all the various parts and pieces of everything we've done in weeks 1 through 4 and putting them all together. Right now they're doing full hose evolutions where they're going from the front door of our building upstairs to an imaginary fire room. Throughout all of that, even though we don't have fire conditions right now, we have them pretending and imagining in their heads what the conditions are going to be like and then reacting to that appropriately. So they might be spraying water early down a hallway to cool that hallway, and then when they get closer to the fire room, they're opening up the nozzle and moving and flowing all the way until they get water into the fire room for extinguishing. The reason we harp on them so much about good communication is in real life, and even tomorrow when they get into the burn building, they're potentially doing this in zero visibility. So they can't see each other, they can't see what's going on. So if they're not communicating really well, they're not going to be able to do their piece of the puzzle and the teamwork to get the hose line into the place that it needs.
So that goes back to what I was talking about within our previous videos when it comes to this Fire Academy series. It's like, why do you think that in the Fire Academy it's structured the way it's structured? They do monotonous and repetitive things over and over and over, starting with, your safety, your PPE familiarization. But the biggest thing is communication. Remember, I told you communication is one of the biggest flaws, yet, we are good at communication. It's still one of the biggest weaknesses within the fire service because portable radios, changing conditions, down firefighters or whatever the case is, communication can be lost or muffled, and it can lead to a lot of, catastrophic events. So that's why they start from ground zero and they really harp it and beat it into them to a second nature. And then even how he says they're imagining, there's not even any fire, but they're imagining their conditions so they can get familiar with, okay, how do I communicate? What do I say? How do I know where I'm at in the building? How do I communicate that to, the firefighters on the outside of the structure on the fire ground so everybody knows what's going on? That's why it's extremely important. So just understand that as you prepare to go in the Fire Academy or you're in the Fire Academy, just really overemphasize and pay attention to, how you communicate and what you should be communicating, because it's truly important. It can be life-changing. Looks like they're doing like a little flashover simulation, and this is an awesome part of the Fire Academy. You're gonna love this.
It says they have a party trapped inside, that their grandmother's inside on the first floor and their granddaughter is in the house also. The hose line here. We're going to go in that door, go to the second floor fire. Hey, real quick, you see how this firefighter right here is rolling up the hose line? You're going to be doing a lot of that. Believe me, just to throw it out there, you're going to be rolling a lot of hose. A lot of hose. Repetitive. After every evolution, you're going to be draining all the water out, getting the line back on your engine and your unit. And then when it comes to the excess hose line, rolling it up. So just prepare yourself for that.
Lieutenant Kenny Tasker, one of the RTOs for the 1901 Academy. This week we're in the can, which we call it. It's our live burn simulator where we go in there. So they'll go in there the first day and kind of witness what fire behavior is. We'll give them a couple intro burns and let them watch fire burn from just an incipient stage to a full-blown fire that's rolling over their heads. And then the next day we'll put it all together. They'll pull lines, they'll be in teams, they'll stretch lines through and actually start fighting fire and extinguishing the fire and searching. We'll progress farther with that into giving them live victims, talking on the radio. So by the end of the academy, they should be a full-fledged firefighter and ready to go. Today we're doing some car fire stuff. They have some testing they have to do Friday, so it's one of their skills that they'll be testing on. So we're just teaching about how to handle and extinguish car fires, from their approach to the dangers of the cars and how to extinguish them.
What are we trying to keep the car from doing? So we need to figure out.
Good morning, everybody. It has been a very interesting mix of weather this week. We had a bunch of rain, and now we are seeing snow this morning. And I'm coming over to the pool for the recruits' early morning PT workout. And yes, they will be swimming in the snow.
Has their sweatshirt on, we'll grab the wall. If someone grabs the wall before you have your sweatshirt on, we'll do it again. Here we go. Get off and go. Back your neck. Go last. Go last. The sweatshirt's better not be in.
Hey, so remember what I told you in a previous video when we covered this portion of their PT? I can tell you right now, if we had swimming, and I'm a decent swimmer. When it comes to treading water, no way. I'm sinking like a rock. So if we had this in my academy, this probably would have been the hardest part of the academy for me. So for them to have this and to to test their fire recruits with this, I think it's awesome. So if your fire academy has it, make sure you do your research well in advance, especially if you're like me, you don't tread water very well. You need to start practicing that stuff so you become more comfortable with it. So when you get in the fire academy, it won't be as big of a deal for you. So make sure you research ahead, just like I always tell you. Know what you're getting yourself into.
Inside out either. Good. You need help, twist? Right. Over your head first, okay?
Underwater.
Good. All right. Who still needs help? Who still needs help? One, two, three, two. 1, 2, 3, 3.
Ready? Push up.
Just one.
Ready? Begin.
1, 2, 3, 1.
Just stay composed. Even if you're wildly uncomfortable, just stay composed. Take a breath, formulate a plan, and then execute your plan. Okay? Okay.
So, looking at this, they're in the snow, they're wet, they got them standing out there just soaking wet, just being frozen. They're doing a lot of different things to really challenge, more than the physical, the mental capacity of their fire recruits, which is massive. Like, from the outside looking in, you may look at this, especially if you don't have like an athletic background, you might look at this and be like, why are they doing that? But in the grand scheme of things, it's like, it's all for a reason. They're building these firefighters up. Yet, in the meantime, they're getting all broken down. But like as they progress through the fire academy, they're being built up to what they say. They can be, full-fledged, sworn professional firefighters. They're going to be ready to, showcase their skills and knowledge in the real world where it's serious and it's real and it's live. So that's why, the fire academy is structured the way it is. And this fire academy is a lot different from, what my fire academy offered. But even for me, I think it's great that I see this, so now I can share this with you out there. So like I always tell you, when it comes to you pursuing your particular fire department that you want to work for, make sure that you are being very diligent about researching well in advance. Okay, know what you're getting yourself into, and this is outside of the testing process. I'm talking about in preparation for the fire academy, probation, and your career. Know what you're getting yourself into so you can prepare. It doesn't stop. Preparation doesn't stop just because you made it through the testing process. You need to constantly prepare for the next phase of your career. Even when you get on the job, there's promotions, there's specialties that you can get involved in. I mean, there's a lot of other things that you can get involved in to enhance your skills, enhance your, your salary that you earn, and just enhance your contribution to the department and the city you work for. With all that being said, I just wanted to share this video with you. We're going to continue going through this Fire Academy series. I want to thank South Metro Fire Rescue for throwing up these great videos. These Fire Academy videos are highly valuable. Like I told you, if you haven't checked out their YouTube channel, go in and subscribe and look at all their videos. Like, quite honestly, I wish I saw this, I had something like this when I was actually going through the process, because this is highly valuable information right here. With all that being said, continue to work hard, stay consistent, and I'll catch you on the next one. Good luck, future firefighter.